connected to your health. Joining me today is Dr. Lorraine Maita, a functional and integrative medicine physician who practices anti-aging medicine, executive health, hormone replacement therapy, and weight management. She's the author of Vibrance for Life, How to Live Younger and Healthier. Dr. Maita is here today to discuss autoimmune disorders. Welcome, Dr. Maita. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Joan.
So, Doctor, we are hearing so much about autoimmune disease. Why is that the case? What is it?
Well, I don't think people are aware that autoimmune disease is the number one cause of suffering in North American women. And what it is, it's your own immune system that attacks and damages different parts of your bodies. For example, Hashimoto's antibodies are supposed to fight infection. Instead, they attack and damage your thyroid. And in celiac disease, they attack and damage your gut lining. In rheumatoid arthritis, it's your joints. In MS, it's the myelin sheath around your nerves. In lupus, it could be your skin, your kidneys, your eyes, and so on and so forth. There are absolutely hundreds of autoimmune disorders. And they typically develop over several years before they even become symptomatic. But once symptoms start, then the patients are tossed around like a hot potato because they're generally vague. And the medical system, you're not in tune to measure these antibodies until something becomes very prominent. And the end effect of autoimmune disease, it requires a much deeper investigation because once they're diagnosed, the patients are usually offered steroids or very expensive, toxic, immunosuppressive drugs. And this can actually lead to more significant problems like cancer down the road and cost several $1,000s a month. But there are different ways of treating it.
So, doctor, if autoimmune diseases take several years to develop, what is it that triggers them then to cause problems?
Some people start with a genetic predisposition to developing it, but that doesn't mean they're going to develop it. It's like having a loaded gun and you need to pull the trigger. The things that pull the trigger are things like chronic stress, because chronic stress can lead to leaky gut. Chemical and food sensitivities can cause a leaky gut. Poor nutrition, stealth infections, medications, all of these things can break the gut barrier and increase permeability, and that's what they call leaky gut. It's not a really good technical term, but that's the term that's tossed around. But all of these things, any one or two of these things can trigger an autoimmune response, and once the immune system gets activated, it's hard to calm it down.
How are autoimmune diseases treated?
Well, there's a traditional approach that's going to use drugs that suppress the immune system, like prednisone, or stronger drugs that cost thousands of dollars a month. But the functional medicine approach is a little bit different. It addresses the root cause. So because stress is a big factor, you want to manage your stress. Another big factor is our food sensitivity. So we usually try an autoimmune type diet and try to uncover food sensitivities, toxins like herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals, contaminants in the environment, and the chemicals that we're exposed to can also trigger it. So we help the liver remove toxins with herbs and eating organic, eliminating cleaning products that have toxic chemicals, and same thing with personal care products. And we teach people how to remove things from their diet and reintroduce it. We add nutrients that help repair and heal the gut. And, sometimes this can be very, very overwhelming for people. So I have a support team at my Vibrance for Life Wellness Institute, and we take a team approach to help people manage all of these things so that they never need medication and they never progress to a point where they're disabled by their illness.
Dr. Maita, thank you so much for being here with us today. If you would like to learn more about autoimmune disorders or about Dr. Maita and her center, you can visit howtoliveyounger.com. And as always, to hear more from Dr. Maita, you can visit our website, cyacyl.com/Lorraine. We'll be right back.